Welcome in, guys. I am at a protest. An emergency protest. Because everybody needs to scream right now. This is insane what has gone on today. There will be one tonight, as you see. Hi, everybody. Everybody take a deep breath and scream as loud as you can after today. Let it out. There's a lot of people here. This was, of course, made at the last minute. Look at this. The country, and we've seen it especially in this neighborhood where the Valley Cart lady was stolen off the corner, where people have been walking their horse, bravely trying to warn people of the officers. We've seen the horrors as families have been
Scooter, thank you.
At Millennium Park, a little girl clutching her teddy bears, ICE agents led them away. We've seen the horror as people have been targeted at work. People taken from Home Depot parking lots. And we've seen this time and time again, and Minneapolis currently is under siege from these attacks. So we think about the things that went through Renee Good's mind.
Hi, everybody.
The things that were going through Alex Petty's mind when he said, today is the day I'm going to take a stand up to ICE. Perhaps he was thinking of the 5-year-old Liam who was taken from school just the other day in Minnesota, and how that's destroying families. Perhaps he was thinking about Renee Good and the sacrifice she made, and how more people need to be brave like her and stand up to the ICE Gestapo. And Alex Petty, he paid the ultimate price. And so today, we're here to honor him, to remember the sacrifice he made, and I hope to commit ourselves to this struggle as people are being kidnapped in this country.
All he was trying to do is help the woman that got shot in the face with a pepper ball.
There are people in this country who are holding things back. We see the way that ICE has been allowed to operate with help from local police departments. We've seen the way that ICE has been allowed to operate while being protected from protesters who are trying to stop these kidnappings.
That's right.
People have heroically tried to intervene, but time and time again, there are roadblocks. And the result of this is that ICE is allowed to shoot people, they're allowed to kidnap people, they're allowed to brutalize protesters with no punishment. So here we are today.
Laney, everybody can't wait for this to end.
Have been shot by ICE, and that's what they said was
But Minnesota's been especially hit hard.
at ourselves and ask, how can we actually put an end to the horrors of the ICE kidnapping? What would it take to make ICE scared to shoot people? Because right now it's very clear. They know they can shoot and fire without punishment. They have the full protection from the feds, and it seems like they've got the full protection of the Democrats who are all talk and no action.
Yep.
And now we're fucking sick of it. I'm sick of seeing these children be snatched by masked agents. I'm sick of seeing protesters being brutalized with tear gas and losing vision for standing up to what is right. There's a Nazi fucking Gestapo running rampant in this country, and we all have a duty to do something. So, the next time you want to step out, think of Renee, think of Alex, and think of everyone who is under the gun of this system. And think about what will it take to make this end. So this is my call to you, that today is the day you change your life. Today is the day you commit yourself to the movement.
Hi, everybody.
The marches, parades, in the streets, that's not enough. We got to get organized, and we got to get serious and go on the offensive. We owe it to the people of the world to do this.
she's a good speaker.
And today, at this Speak Out and vigil, we're not only remembering,
Yes,
but
we're here for you,
calling on
Lainey.
people to come up here, get on the mic, speak your bitterness. I know there are people out there who are fucking pissed.
It is
Whether you're
6
pissed at the
o'clock
mayor
at
of
night.
the city, whether
It is
you're
about
pissed
2
at the
degrees
president
and
of
it's
this
snowing.
country, come on, get on the mic and spit some shit. Justice for Alex Preddy!
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 Justice for Renee Good!
Justice for Renee Good!
Justice for Renee Good!
Justice for Renee Good!
It is right to rebel!
It is right to rebel!
ICE, go to hell!
ICE, go to hell!
It is right to rebel!
It is right to rebel!
ICE, go to hell!
ICE, go to hell!
It is right to rebel!
It is right to rebel!
Greg Bavino, go to hell!
Greg Bovino, go to hell!
It is right to rebel!
It is right to rebel!
Greg Bavino, go to hell!
Greg Bovino, go to hell!
Christy, no, go to hell!
Christy, no, go to hell!
Donald Trump, go to hell!
Donald Trump, go to hell!
Alright, the mic is open. Anyone want to come speak and share some bitterness? Share some words so people can hear what you're thinking.
Come on up. Hi everybody, my name's Neil. I live in Portage Park. Just important to remind people that no one's safe from ICE, whether you're trick-or-treating in Lincoln Park, whether you're in a South Shore neighborhood, whether you're a child care provider, no one's safe under ICE, and we really need to step up the pressure to our governor to arrest ICE agents. And we're
Yeah.
violating law.
Where is Governor
Step up the
Pritzker?
pressure on the mayor, and we need to stay vigilant. We need to be out here. So thank you so much. It's good to be in solidarity with you and know that people care about the terrible lack of humanity that's happening right now. So thank you so much.
Right on. This mic is open for anyone who wants to come and share some thoughts.
Yeah, Susan, that video is just absolutely horrible. Absolutely.
Hey, I'm Debbie Pope. I'm probably most of your school board rep. I am here to say ICE out of the United States. ICE out of the universe. Down with ICE. Let's take the money we spend on the military and on ICE and put it on schools and healthcare and human needs. This is a situation where we all, and I'm so happy to see so many of my neighbors here, we have to step up, we have to step out, we have to talk loud, we have to scream and shout, because we are not going to let our country be taken over by fascism, right? Let's all work together in solidarity with our brothers and sisters and siblings in Minnesota, and in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in deportation, and let's fight like hell to get rid of
Oh,
ICE.
Lainey, yeah, relax. Thanks for coming in, Lainey.
Right on. It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel!
ICE, go to hell.
ICE, go to hell!
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel!
Greg Bovino, go to hell.
Greg Bovino, go to hell!
Thank you.
How do you spell murderer?
ICE!
How do you spell kidnapper?
ICE!
How do you spell murderer?
ICE!
How do you spell kidnapper?
ICE!
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel!
Donald Trump, go to hell.
Donald Trump, go to hell!
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel!
ICE, go to hell.
ICE, go to hell!
All right, the mic is open. Come on. We're not professional activists here. We're gonna hog the fucking mic from everybody. People got shit they gotta say. People got shit that they're thinking about.
I just want to quickly remind everyone to contact your representatives and politicians because they are talking right now. If we give ICE more money, then we'll train them better. That is not what's going to happen. They're getting 47 days of training right now. 47 days. And we see how unprofessional they are. We know they can't even become cops or military or anything like that. They are goons. Contact, Dick Durbin is always on the fence now. We know he's going to leave. A lot of your Democrats, they need to get primaried out. They're doing nothing.
All of them.
So don't just post on social media, I'm angry. Call your reps and demand, let them know that you are going to vote them out if they don't vote against giving ICE any more funding.
That's right.
Ok, voy a hablar en español porque sé que la comunidad aquí son muchos son hispanos, mi familia es hispana, vinieron aquí para tener mejor vida y ¿qué nos espera? Nos espera policía que nos quiere matar en la calle, nos espera gente que no nos quiere ayudar y nosotros ¿qué hacemos? Trabajamos, tenemos familias, ¿para qué? Para que no nos quieran aquí. So, el tiempo no es para estar aquí parados, para estar poniendo en social media como dijo la otra señora, pero para estar peleando, para tener esa lucha entre todos nosotros y para enseñar que no tenemos miedo, porque es lo que quieren que tengamos. Muchas gracias.
Justice for Alex Petty.
Karen, are you being a Karen?
Justice for Renee Good.
Justice for Renee Good.
Justice for Severio Villegas.
Justice for Severio Villegas.
Justice for Mari Mark.
Justice for Mari Mark.
Justice for Keith Porter.
Justice for Keith Porter.
Thank you again, everyone who's joined us. For those who have just recently arrived, we are hosting a speak out and vigil against the murder of Alex Petty that took place this morning in Minneapolis, hosted by Behind Enemy Lines and Dare to Struggle. And something I want us to think about as we've seen, this ICE terror rage across our country is why have people had to flee to the United States in the first place? Why are there so many immigrants here? Why are people risking their lives crossing the southern border? And it is because of U.S. imperialism wreaking havoc across the globe. And so as we figure out where do we go from here, it is not simply enough to say, let's destroy ICE. If we do not end the horrors of U.S. imperialism, people are going to need to continue to flee borders. And so, we've seen it under Democrat and Republican alike, bombing and terrorizing people all around the world. And that's another reason we're calling people to get organized in a new sort of fashion, in a serious way, but outside of the means of acceptable resistance, because it hasn't fucking worked. We've seen the way Democrats started the slaughter of Gazans, and the Republicans are content on finishing it. And so we're saying enough is enough with this, two-party system. It's no. We need a fucking revolution in this country. And we need people who are serious to join us.
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
ICE,
Yeah,
go
it
to
is kind
hell.
of, isn't it?
ICE, go to hell.
All right, the mic's open. Come on up.
D. Oh, D.
Thank you. The earliest borders in this country were drawn to divvy up the places where the enslavement of people would be allowed. The slave patrols that tracked down people
we were talking about
trying
that.
to escape and
Slave
seek
patrol.
freedom were the earliest form cops in this country took. ICE continues the tradition of the Klan and the cops before them. And everyone here continues the tradition of the bravest of their time, who stood up to that, who stood up to abolish slavery and end the oppression of people. The people who have been murdered by ICE join the long history of martyrs before us, who we mourn and whose memories are a blessing. Who will mourn ICE? Who will mourn a downed ICE officer?
I wouldn't sit on it
But
either.
look at all of us who mourn the martyrs who died fighting them.
That's right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Oh, look, there's a taller one.
Mic's open.
I want to speak on behalf of people in gerrymandered red states.
I am from the state of Kansas, which has been gerrymandered and considered a red state when in fact it was the start of the Civil War as a free state. My ancestors moved to Kansas to fight with John Brown for the abolition of slavery. My grandmother is still organizing in the state of Kansas. I want to speak to the responsibility of those of us who can organize in a state where we can actually primary these fucking Democrats who are not taking this shit seriously. Primaries are on March 17th. That is one of the best opportunities to use our voices in a blue state. My ancestors did not hide John Brown in a woodpile for me to stay silent. Thank you.
Thank you. This is great. This is really incredible to see everybody here today. I came here alone, but I'm not alone now. I had one thought as I was watching the news today. We know Alex's name, we know Keith's name, we know Renee's name, we know Silverio's name. How many more are nameless? How many more have slipped through the cracks? Citizens and non-citizens, documented and undocumented,
He
parents
was
and
an
children.
ICU nurse at a
How many
VA
more have been,
hospital.
and how many more will it take? No more! No more!
Judy.
I'm an example of somebody that's been through this for many generations. I'm really happy to see the young people out here. We have to keep fighting. I've been doing it for a long time. It's gotten worse. It's gotten more efficient. It's gotten horrible.
Say it once, say it twice.
We will not back down from ICE.
We will not back down from ICE.
Say it once, say it twice.
Say it once, say it twice.
We will not back down from ICE.
We will not back down from ICE.
Say it once, say it twice.
Say it once, say it twice.
We will not back down from ICE.
We will not back down from ICE.
He was a nurse in the ICU at the best
Michael,
Veterans
be open
Hospital.
1 second. I just want to say a couple
He was
things.
trying to assist the woman that got hit in the face with the pepper spray.
So, just the other day in Minneapolis, there was, I think, anywhere between 10,000 to 50,000 people in the streets marching, which is incredible. People braved the winter and went out there to try to shut things down. The next day, ICE murders someone in broad fucking daylight. They don't give a fuck about our marches, our parades, our permitted protests.
No.
They don't. They still feel like they can go out and kill and get away with it. So what that means for us is that people have to stop reacting and responding to when ICE does this shit and getting out in the streets. We have to commit ourselves 110% to this struggle. And what that means for everybody here is getting yourselves organized to fight on the offensive, not be on the defensive. We have to shut down these fucking federal buildings. We have to go after the levers of power. And like one of these people said earlier, we have to demand that these fucking cops arrest ICE agents when they're in our neighborhoods.
Yes.
We have to put fucking pressure and the stick on fucking J.B. Pritzker to investigate the murder of Silverio and lock up those fucking ICE agents. We have to fucking go after Brandon Johnson to investigate the shooting and attempted murder of Marty Martinez in Brighton Park. This entire system is all against the people. They're putting exerting
on the
pressure
northwest
on
side
us.
of
They're
Chicago.
oppressing the people.
Kimball
They're
and Lawrence.
rhetorically
It's the
different,
end of
but
the
they're
Brown
on the
Line
same
L
team
train.
to not buy their sweet nothings. All we have is the masses of people, and the masses of people must be organized to fight, and on the correct basis to do that. We cannot continue to vote and pretend like this shit is normal, because it's fucking not. They're fucking laughing and smiling because they know that they have the power, so the people have to take the power back. All right, open it up. It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
ICE, go to hell.
ICE, go to
CBS
in
it
Chicago
was.
Public Schools. I pick up a dear friend. Yeah, CBS. I pick up a dear friend's little kid at a daycare nearby, and I just want to say it's crucial that every single day we show our young folks that we are not taking this shit, and we are standing up not just for us but for them, and we are showing them creativity in our actions and collaboration with one another across neighborhoods in each and every school, so that every single young person knows that we're fighting for them.
Mic is open. We're inviting people to come speak some bitterness. Speak how you're feeling about, these murders up in Minneapolis. Speak about how you felt seeing ICE terrorize people here in Chicago.
Thank you, everyone. So enough is fucking enough. I don't know what else is going to take all of us to not stand against this shit. I think everybody, we have families and friend members who are taking a defensive route. Take that opportunity, talk to them, share the information, because there's part of our country that don't even see what the fuck is going on. Right. Take that opportunity. I'm fucking pissed at everybody who voted for this fucking man. But everybody, use your voice. The power is with the people. Don't ever think that your voice don't matter. Fuck Trump. Fuck ICE. Free Palestine and tax the rich.
She got it all in.
How do you spell kidnapper? I-C-E. How do you spell murderer? I-C-E. How do you spell kidnapper? I-C-E.
Good evening, everyone. I want to share, as someone who lives in this neighborhood, something I observed in mid-October. This is my train stop. This is my home bar. This is my home. I'm not from here. I'm very fortunate to be in Chicago. In the middle of October, one Sunday night, I'm with a companion who happens to be on a student visa. We're walking from my apartment to get a nightcap, and I see ICE chasing a young brown boy on one of the rental scooters down Leland. They're chasing him. They're doing donuts in front of homes and buildings. I don't know what the young man was doing. I don't care. He was being chased by ICE. Me and my companion flee from Leland, and we come to Lawrence. And who do we see at each of these major
That's the first question
intersections?
you ask.
Chicago Police Department. They were facing this direction on each intersection, and they were just sitting there. And it's 11:30 at night, and our houseless neighbors over here who hang out in front of the salon area, they're fucking freaked out. People who are coming off of work because they work in service industry, they're scared as shit. Frankly, it was all brown people out here and then my white ass. And I have to say, as a country person who's now in the big city, it's disgusting. And I raised this issue up with white liberals who live in this neighborhood. They did not believe me. They said, Chicago Police Department is not supposed to collaborate with ICE. And I said, my gay brothers, I love you all. It is happening. I saw it. I was scared. My companion was scared. And that night, by the grace of who the fuck ever, the bar accepted us, and we were able to decompress amongst neighbors. That is the future that we have. We only have ourselves and each other. It is our obligation to say what we see. If people do not believe us, do not care. If you see it, say it. Thank you.
How do you spell murderer? I-C-E. How do you spell kidnapper? I-C-E. How do you spell murderer? I-C-E. How do you spell kidnapper? I-C-E.
Everyone knows what happened today. There's not a doubt in our minds. Everyone knows what happened to Renee Good. Everyone knows what's happening on the ground in Minneapolis, where they're kidnapping children, breaking down people's doors, shooting people wantonly, right? That's what this regime does. This regime of mass incarceration, mass deportation, mass kidnapping. And you know, because you're standing out here in the cold, that you have a responsibility to do something. Whether you call that your sense of community, your sense of God, your sense of comradeship, wherever you find that, you found it tonight. And we have a responsibility and obligation to the martyrs, to each other to do more, to step forward and do more. What
People go
Alex
around
was
the
doing
whole other
was
side
trying
of
to
the building,
protect
but I can't
someone,
even get over there.
and he was murdered for that. What Renee Good was doing was trying to protect her neighbors, and she was murdered for that. What Marimar Martinez was doing, and thankfully she lived,
Danielle.
was trying to protect her neighbors, and she was shot for that.
Yeah, 5
What
times.
do we owe them? It's not
Nothing.
enough to stand here for an hour in the cold. It's not enough to fucking post memes on Instagram. We have to find the ways to do more. And I really appreciate what the last comrade said. Everyone should also
Dave,
know
yes,
that
I
the
know.
Chicago
I
Police
saw that.
Department collaborates with ICE. Right. Anyone who was on the ground in Brighton Park, I was there when Marimar Martinez was, their attempted murder of Marimar Martinez happened, saw CPD collaborate with ICE. Right. The elected officials in this city, county, and state have the power to investigate, have the power to issue warrants. Right. Why is there not a warrant out in Cook County for Gregory Bovino?
Yep.
Right. Anyone who's been to Broadview since October 3rd knows that the Illinois State Police are collaborating with ICE.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. And the sheriff.
I got the fucking bruises on my knee to prove it.
Yep.
Right. Katie Pritzker, for all of the good things she likes to say, is actively collaborating with ICE.
We
And
know
we've
that,
gotta have
guys, don't
the
we?
courage and the political imagination and the backbone to admit that and confront that and make some demands. I'm dead serious when I say this. The state of Illinois should fucking bulldoze the Broadview Black site.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Right? The Cook County should issue a warrant for Greg Bovino. Right? And people should get together and figure out how to start making these demands real. That's what it means to go on the offensive. And start figuring out how do we find the courage to not just condemn this, not just denounce it, but fucking bring this machinery down. That's right. Someone earlier, this fucking chucklefuck Cory Booker is like, we need these people to get better trained.
Oh yeah, that's better.
The pig who murdered Renee Good was trained by U.S. military by being an assassin in Afghanistan and Iraq. You want to know why there's so many Somalis in the Twin Cities? It's because U.S. imperialism has waged war on Somalia for decades. It's not enough to try to fix our domestic situation. We have to dedicate ourselves, our political activity, and our whole lives to bringing down U.S. imperialism. Let's fucking go.
All right, I got a new chant for us. It goes, every city, every town, fight ICE, shut it down.
Every city, every town,
fight ICE, shut it down. Every city, every town,
fight ICE, shut it down.
every city, every town,
Fight ICE, shut it down.
every city, every town,
Fight ICE, shut it down.
every city, every town,
Fight ICE, shut it down.
every city, every town.
Fight ICE, shut it down.
Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail.
The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail.
The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
All right, the mic is still open for people who want to come up and speak. Who do we got up next?
CPD, KKK, IOF, they're all the same.
CPD, KKK, IOF, they're all the same.
Hello. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous, but I'm 18. I was born and raised in America, and experiencing a lot of these things, like as trying to just graduate high school, has been very tough. And I really just want to say that thank you guys for offering me here, because like my biggest thing is I hope for unity, and that fuck ICE, fuck Trump. And I'll never stand with their fat asses. Like, seriously, because, I don't know, they really affected a lot of my life. They took my uncle,
And it's been tough times for me and my family, so I just have to say it once more times. Fuck Trump, fuck ICE!
Fuck Trump, fuck ICE!
Fuck Trump, fuck ICE!
Fuck Trump, fuck ICE!
Thank you. Justice for Alex Brady!
Justice for Alex Brady!
Justice for Alex Brady!
Justice for Alex Brady!
Ooh, I don't normally do this. One of the facets of power for the fascists is the normalization of these things. Yep. What we're experiencing is not normal. What we are experiencing is not normal. None of this is acceptable. People are being murdered on the streets by our police. None of this is acceptable or normal. We have to come back to reality and not let's settle for this. We are the pot of boiling water filled with frogs. It's time to get the fuck out and do something about it. And voting, midterms are not the fucking answer. Okay? We gotta get past the idea that we're gonna vote our way out of this. We have to uprise out of it. We can't wait till fucking November to see change. November, we're all gonna be fucking in camps by then, okay? Time to stand up.
Justice for Renee Good!
Justice for Renee Good!
Justice for Renee Good!
Justice for Renee Good!
Justice for Severio Villegas!
Justice for Severio Villegas!
Justice for Severio Villegas!
Justice for Severio Villegas!
Justice for Mari Moore!
Justice for Mari Moore!
Justice for Mari Moore!
Justice for Mari Moore!
Justice for Keith Porter!
Justice for Keith Porter!
Justice for Keith Porter!
Justice for Keith Porter!
Mic's open.
Hey everybody, I was up in Minneapolis last weekend, and I just want to speak to the incredible organization I saw on the ground there. People are out on every corner watching for ICE. They are in the strip malls with the taquerias, the carnicerias. They are warning their neighbors. They are watching out for their neighbors. They're bringing groceries to their neighbors. I tried to go vintage shopping and ran across a diaper drive and a grocery drive on the same block. People care so deeply, and they are watching out for each other, and we are the people. We are going to win this. We are going to unite. And the best thing, the proudest thing for me is I was able to say, oh yeah, I saw that in Albany Park. Yeah. All of that stuff, we are doing it too. We are looking out for our kids. We are walking them to school. We are buying groceries for our neighbors. We are checking on our neighbors. We are doing it, and if you are not part of that, please go talk to someone at your school. Go talk to a neighbor. Get involved. It is the only thing keeping me sane right now, because seeing the help we are doing, that is what matters right now, and that is what is going to move mountains. Thank you.
Mic's open. Come on up.
Hey there, guys. Name's Will. I am both the son of someone who helped colonize this country going back to the Revolutionary War, and I just got here. My mom was born in the Philippines, came here in the 60s after the repeal of the Chinese Exclusionary Act, right? And it's very bittersweet to look at all of it, because I feel like I'm both the best and the worst of this country, because I know that I come from a Confederate background, and I also know as well that I just got here too. And to know that that is the war that this country has faced as our original sin is difficult. But the thing that gives me heart and hope is seeing everyone here, more and more people talking and speaking out about the things that are wrong, about our original sin, demanding for better and doing better. And the only part of me that still holds on to hope is understanding that the people in power are not peddling what they're doing because they're confident in all of the things that they're going to do. They peddle in fear because they are afraid of us. They're afraid of all of us. And they know that they are on borrowed time. And they have to push harder. They have to do more heinous shit. And they have to do more horrible shit to try to normalize this as fast as they can, to rein us in. Because the longer they let us keep seeing this, keep witnessing these atrocities, the more we get radicalized, the more we get pissed, and the sooner they're all in chains. So, keep fighting.
Alright, I'm gonna bring back this chant that we did a second ago, okay? So the first part is mass resistance is all we got, and the second part is ice melts when the streets get hot. And I want you to think about what that means. Mass resistance is all we got.
Ice melts when the streets get hot.
Mass resistance is all we got.
Ice melts when the streets get hot.
Mass resistance is all we got.
Ice melts when the streets get hot.
Mass resistance is all we got.
Ice melts when the streets get hot.
All right, it's an open mic. You know, we're not here to just stand over people. We want to hear the people speak your mind, your thoughts. Come on up, brother.
Hey guys, I felt really alone all day. I've been on my phone, which I shouldn't do, but I just want to say that like it's cold as fuck and you're all out here and that's really cool. And I've been told for 10 years that I've been overreacting and that I was thinking that there was going to be some horrible future that wouldn't be true, and the fact is it's here and it's been here for a long time, and I feel validated because I was right, and it sucks that I was right, but that's where we're at. This is the world we're in, and I'm just really happy to see all of you out here. I just want you to remember that anything you do is better than doing nothing. If you can protest, if you can vote, if you can drive people, you can watch out for your neighbors, you can record, whatever you do, as long as you're doing something that's good. You guys are a great community, and I love this city, and I've been here for a few years, and I've just never seen a city that's this special, and I feel very honored to be here with all of you, and I'm proud of you, and I'm sorry that this happened.
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
ICE, go to hell.
ICE, go to hell.
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
Greg Bavino, go to hell.
Greg Bavino, go to hell.
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
ICE, go to hell.
ICE, go to hell.
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
Greg Bavino, go to hell.
Greg Bavino, go to hell.
And it is right to rebel. You are justified in getting in front of these motherfuckers, doing whatever it takes to stop these motherfuckers. And when the people who do step out get gunned down in the streets, we have to honor them as martyrs and learn from their example and their bravery. It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
ICE, go to hell.
ICE, go to hell.
It is right to rebel.
It is right to rebel.
ICE, go to hell.
ICE, go to hell.
All right, mic's open. You want to?
You'll have to forgive me if this isn't perfectly thought out. I reflected a lot today that I'm very glad that I was detained by ICE for 8 hours in the Broadview Black site before they had the ability to shoot and kill whenever they fucking wanted.
Yeah.
Because I might not be here if that was the case. And the reality is, again, I'm so sorry, my head is all over the place. I'm a middle school teacher in Little Village. My babies have to deal with this every day. And we have to deal with the system that created this every fucking day. And we have to live with that reality. And the reality is, ICE was in Chicago. The reality is they haven't left, but it sure calmed down. The reality is they show up when they want to try to ruin Christmas. And the reality is, J.B. Pritzker and Brandon Johnson allowed them to be here. When I was at Broadview, I was protesting ICE. I was not intending to protest the Illinois State Police, but who was I met by? I was met by the batons and the guns and the horses of ISP.
No, there was no
While
horses,
I was detained
but okay.
for 8 hours, having people on the outside not be able to get a hold of me, have a lawyer not be able to get a hold of me, but I came out of that experience alive. And not everybody who has stood up to ICE has done that. And I say that to say this. I don't trust a motherfucking politician. I don't trust a motherfucking Brandon
the brutality of ICE is on our streets does not mean U.S. imperialism hasn't done this to babies all over the world. And it feels good and it's needed, and I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, as a teacher who sees these children, thank you so much for doing it, and it's not a fucking enough. You cannot wait for a midterm. You cannot tell these people we're not going to vote for you, because here's the thing. You cannot be a part of this system and not participate in U.S. imperialism. Those are antithetical to each other. It is not possible. Change happens in the fucking streets. Change happens in the fucking streets. They don't fucking care about our phone calls. They don't care about our peaceful parades. They will kill us. We have to get organized. We have to be a part of something that is saying we need a new fucking system. The world and the fate of every single human being and living creature depends on it. We are out of fucking time. I don't really have a closing statement. But if you're here today, I'm asking you to do something more. I'm asking you to refuse to be a part of this fucking system. I'm asking you not to just vote, and if you have to vote because that's what feels right, I mean, fine, vibe. But it's not going to change a goddamn thing. So I'm asking you here to step up and fight for a goddamn revolution.
I'm going to teach you guys one more chant. So the first part is, for killer cops, there's only one solution. And then the second part is, fuck the pigs, we need a revolution.
You would not believe how many comments, horrible comments that I've gotten on all my videos.
For killer cops, there's only one solution.
Fuck the pigs, we need a revolution.
For killer cops, there's only one solution.
Fuck the pigs, we need a revolution.
Mic's open. Come on, talk your shit. You got some thoughts?
I wanted to share a poem that was written, many of you might know of it already, but it was written by Pastor Martin Luther.
Deep, no.
It's about Nazi Germany. And he wrote, "First they came for the communists, and I did not speak out because I was not a communist. Then they came for the socialists, and I did not speak out because I was not a socialist. Then they came for the trade unionists, and I did not speak out because I was not a trade unionist. Then they came for the Jews, and I did not speak out because I was not a Jew. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me." And I think it's really important that we all speak out for each other and look out for each other, because you think that it doesn't affect you. There's a lot of people I know that they say, they argue, well, because it's not affecting me, it's not going to affect me. It's going to affect everyone. And it's important to do something and take action, even though you think it may not affect you. We see it's affecting everyone. And we do not want to go towards Nazi Germany, and history is truly repeating itself. That's all. Yep.
Hi everyone. Okay. One thing I want to talk about, I'm really glad we're talking about imperialism, and we're talking about how these things are connected, and you can't do just one thing. But the hopeful thing is that we can unravel the thread. We can unravel some of the thread to get rid of the whole, carpet or whatever that metaphor might be. And I want to talk about sort of the like micro level, which is how much all of this is intertwined with domestic violence, violence against women, and intimate partner violence, because it was the domestic violence and the rape survivors who knew early on that Donald Trump was bad news. And so when we talk about Donald Trump as a rapist, we're not just talking about the violence that he wrought upon select women. We're talking about how this country uplifts people who commit that violence systematically. Police officers are more likely than the general public to be perpetrators of domestic violence. What happened to Renee Good was extremely familiar to domestic violence survivors. To be called a fucking bitch after being killed in cold blood. That is what my abuser did to me. That is what a lot of other people's abusers have done to them. And it is speaking out about the things that happen at that really small level that is also going to affect and change things. Because if the abusers continue to expand out, school shooters, all sorts of people who wreak violence upon our communities started with domestic violence. And so if we started at the root, we can stop it from sprouting into this nasty ass plant we got now.
Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail.
The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail.
The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail.
Send me some more warm, Dusty. It's freezing here.
Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail.
The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
And that's the one thing that's going to stop these motherfuckers in their tracks. Whether it's killer cops in the CPD, whether it's fucking ICE agents who fucking murder and get away with it, is when they know that there's going to be retribution on their ass for their actions. When they know that they will pay a price that's so high that they will think twice about gunning people down in the streets. That's what it's going to take. We can cut funding, we can give them better training, all that shit is fucking curtains. They don't give a fuck, so we have to make them give a fuck. How do you spell murderer?
I-C-E.
How do you spell kidnapper?
I-C-E.
How do you spell murderer?
I-C-E.
It's snowing here too.
How do you spell kidnapper?
I-C-E.
Justice for Alex Petty!
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 All right, this is a final call. If anyone else wants to hop on the mic before we move on.
So, someone mentioned like they've been thinking a lot, and I've been thinking a lot in general, and I've been trying to be active throughout these months. But something yesterday while I was listening to Legia Miller's podcast, but live stream about what was happening in Minneapolis. She went through talking about like the stories of the people that are there, and there was a lot of stories about kids having to suffer so much and being scared, and it's just hurt. It's not fair that these children have to go through this shit at this entire time. I'm sorry I can't say this in words, but I'm just frustrated because they don't deserve this. They're innocent and they don't deserve this fucking treatment from this fucking government. It's not fair. There's one thing that's I read this story, and this happened last year. I didn't even know what happened. But a little girl, she was 11 years old, and she got bullied by her classmates because she was Hispanic and that ICE was gonna kidnap her, and she took her own life. And that shit isn't okay. She wasn't even harassed by ICE, but people feel emboldened to then cause people to die. And that's a child! That's not fair! And I'm tired of this bullshit!
Get it all out. Get it all out. Good boy.
Hey, okay, yeah. Hey folks, I'm Clive. I'm from a family that immigrated here from the Philippines and born and raised here, grew up here, and this great like neighborhood of Albany Park. I'm fucking sickened that that ice ages fucking brown fascists have like chased down my neighbors and fucking counteracting up like fuck. Okay, I'm sorry, I got overwhelmed, but you know, as like a young person like going to college, like this fucking administration has like defunded all these programs, defunded the APA, defunded education, and they fucking ruined my life. I have no future to get and I moved to like have something funny with my name. I have no future. Like young people, like well, I'm sorry, but I was calling like every young person to like be fulfilled and have something that we're proud of. And it's like not right that this like all of this like it's going against him. And we can't have this future that we can like just live as like the people that we want to. It's just not right.
Yeah, let's go
it's
to
fucking
Dusty's.
not right. And we see like in Minneapolis, ice ages have fucking detained a 5-year-old boy, a 2-year-old girl, and fucking.
I've got all the right-wing bots and men in their basements making comments on all my videos now as we speak. Some really nasty shit.
I'm not doing this because I want to beat someone up or blame someone. I'm here because it's right, because it's decent, and above all, it's kind. It's just
Are we road tripping it down to Dusty's?
Kind. And if I'm not here today,
okay.
Good people might die. I'm not sure how long until I'm not sure more how long I have to die before all this is like end. But we need to stand up right now in solidarity to protect our neighbors and protect this country from fascists.
No, everybody has their Palestine flags on. That's just normal. I am going to go inside because right now I can't feel my feet. And he is just letting all his feelings out, but a little too much. So we're going to see it from inside. It's not any warmer in here. See, it goes all the way around the building. Tomorrow I'm going to be downtown. There will be a rally down there at 1 o'clock. So I will be down at that one for sure. This one was an emergency one, and I can't believe how many people actually showed up. It's such a short notice. So that was awesome. I think everybody, yeah, I know. I forgot to put my other boots on with the warmers on the inside, so right now I can't feel my toes. Not the greatest feeling, but that's okay because I'm gonna go home now. Yes, that was a lot of people. I was surprised. It did stop snowing. It was snowing when I came. Only a little dusting though, as you can see by the train tracks. Yes, tomorrow will be a protest downtown, so I will be live. Hopefully I can hold the signal down there. Yes, it's past being pissed. Like I said, I just had to come tonight because all I wanted to do was just scream, just go outside and scream, which probably would be a great thing for everybody to do. Just scream. They're all lighting candles now. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's safe out here. We're not dealing with ICE agents here. Not now, anyway. I'm sure they'll be back, but right now they're not the main concern. We usually end up with the state police and the sheriff department. They're the ones that like to hit. Oh yes, everybody have a good night. Stay warm, or try to stay warm. And if you can, turn off the news for a while and just hug your dog or your cat or your kid. Oh, Dusty, thank you. Thank you so much for coming in. And you could just, send us some of that heat up here would be really nice. It's supposed to be snowing again tomorrow, but it doesn't matter. All right, guys. I'm going to go take care of the trolls that are making comments on my videos right now. So thank you all for coming in. And I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, everybody.